Hello, I'm Mike Reckentine, Dr. Data from tastytrade. I'm going to walk you through the steps to be able to create a correlation analysis between two different stocks. We're going to do this in Google Sheets. So here I am. I've just opened up a new spreadsheet within Google Sheets, and I'm going to go start off in cell A1. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use the equal sign just like we would enter in any formula, and I'm going to just type in Google Finance. Okay, there, I just hit tab, finished out the function. Then I'm going to use the quotes. Okay, now this is where I need to do the ticker symbol, and let's do on this one, let's do SPY, the S&P 500. Now from here we need to add what exactly we want, and so for here I'm going to just say all. I want everything. I want the open, close, high, low, and the volume. And then we're going to say where we want to start. Now this is, I'm going to say I want to see the last 3 months worth of data. So we can enter in a hard-coded date here, or we can do, we can use a function, another function within this function to look at the past 3 months. And this is called the eDate function. See, it says the date of a number of months before, after another date. Okay, so here we're going to say where do we want it from, the start date, today. This is another function, the today function, and then I want to go back 3 months, so I do -3. Okay, now let's get back to our Google Finance, and we want to say an end date, so let's go all the way up until today's date. Then I'm going to say how we want to receive it. Okay, do we want to receive it every month, every week, every day? I want to say I want to receive this data daily. I'm going to end quotes, and it's loading it. Boom, we got it. This is all S&P 500 SPY data that we just received. It just automatically pulled it all the way up until yesterday's date. Today is April 1st. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically copy this here, and then I'm going to go over to G1. I'm going to paste it, but here what I want to do is I want to look at QQQ. Okay, so what we have here, this is the QQQ data. Okay, right here. It's going back. So let me just highlight this data just to keep things clear. We'll make this green, and then the SPY data, we'll just make this blue. Actually, those colors are a little bit too close. Let's choose yellow. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start, and we're going to figure out what the close to close percentage change is. So the way that we do that is we're going to go here at an M3, the column, and we're going to start using, we're going to say equal. So what do we do? Well, we get the date here from E3, and we're going to subtract out the previous day, and then we're going to divide it over the previous day. Okay, autofill suggested? Yes, let's do that. So then this shows here, let me put a percentage here, just make it a little bit easier to see. We had a 0.69 movement from 368.79 to 371.33, and that's how much of a percentage move. We look all the way down, and we can see, oh look, this date here, this is a negative 2.41% change from this date, from this date to this date, from this price to this price. So kind of spot, make sure that you entered it in correctly. We're going to do the same thing in this column here, and we're going to say, let's subtract the Q's price from one day to the previous day and divide it over the previous day. Okay, auto fill suggestion, yes. Okay, and let's just go ahead and make this a percentage as well. Okay, So you can see on this date, for example, we went up 0.69%. The Qs went up 0.82%. Okay, and let's just be very explicit here. Let's just say SPY daily change. And here we're going to say QQQ daily change as well. Okay, now when you're doing a correlation analysis, and here I'm going to just scroll over. When you're doing a correlation analysis, you're doing this off of the daily change of price instead of the price itself. So here in number P3, I'm going to say correlation. Okay, and let's just say first SPY over. Boom, that's it. That's our correlation. Past 3-month correlation between the SPY and the triple Qs is 0.87. So if you look at the magazine article, it shows that a correlationship between 0.8 and 1 is a very strong positive relationship. And so what this is telling you is that when one goes up, the other also tends to go up.